Year-old Tiana Dye was found fatally stabbed to death in a house she lived in with other ASU
It's
students.
crazy.
Her mother, Danielle Luckett, says Tiana was studying to be a dermatologist. She was on the dean's list and was involved in the Honor Society and the NAACP.
So look, supposedly this ring doorbell captures this honor student getting stabbed in the chest by a so-called friend out of jealousy, man. It's crazy, bro. What's up, man? We we jealous of our own folks, not man. Our own friends, family. Come on, man. Do your homework, man. Let's get into it. She was murdered on July 14th by a roommate. She could be seen cleaning her hair, and just a few minutes later, she would be dead, and the killer would be seen walking out the apartment. Man, crazy though. That's crazy. Drop the knife. Right there. Drop the evidence.
Dearest, I have trouble accepting the fact.
It's the one in the pink, huh? It's not her.
It'll be like
that's the mama.
we went for a while without seeing each other.
Tiana Dye, aged 21, was on track to graduate with
hell,
a
got
degree
a
in
bag, too.
biochemistry in the spring of 2024 and had aspirations to become a dermatologist when disaster struck.
Wow.
Tiana was previously pistol whipped and later stabbed in her chest by someone who people considered jealous of her
Jesus
accomplishment.
Christ.
Ring doorbell captured some events before and after the tragic stabbing. Why was this beautiful young lady who had a great life ahead of her killed? Well, let's find out. Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Alabama. Montgomery, Alabama has a higher crime rate than the national average, particularly when it comes to violent crime. While the city has seen some decreases in certain crime categories, it still faces challenges.
Okay guys, so I finally came out with the hair tutorial or something like that. And some of my clips are kind of muted because, yeah, I kind of sped them up and I didn't think I was going to like it.
Right.
But first I'm over here cleaning off my big ass forehead.
Tiana Yasmin Dye, lovingly known as TT by her friends and family, was born on June 3, 2003. She was a beacon of light whose radiant spirit and unwavering resolve positively impacted all those fortunate enough to cross her path.
Oh, shit.
She was born the cherished daughter of Danielle Luckett and Johnny Dye. In her academic pursuits, she graduated from Riverdale High School in Clayton County,
Right.
Alabama.
Okay. Having a real lot of fun. She was having a lot of fun with her life, man.
TT embodied excellence, a biochemistry major at Alabama State University. She consistently earned a coveted spot on the dean's list
iPhone
each
case hard,
semester,
though.
her intelligence only matched by her relentless work ethic. She was a hard-working young lady who made her parents proud. When not working, she shared her love for skincare and makeup with grateful customers, as well as doing her own skincare and makeup daily. She posted some of her skincare tutorial online for people to see.
Back at it again with part 2. Starting here, we got our NYX bronzer melt for my eyeshadow at the top with the brown. And we got that pink. I did this off camera though because I didn't have faith in myself and I didn't want to be on here recording forever to get the perfect eye.
Her sense of style was undeniable, a fashion trendsetter who could turn heads and inspire others to embrace their unique beauty.
Right.
TT was from a great family. They loved each other in their family.
Is the audio muted for me? Oh, can y'all hear this? Or am I just tweaking?
She was so
that was
close
me.
to her
That
dad
wasn't me.
and can be easily said to be a daddy's girl. TT decided to
let me
live
get
off
to that
campus
groove.
while in college.
I know about
She
that,
lived
man.
with a couple of
Y'all know nothing
roommates,
about that.
and
That's
there was
old
this
school
particular
music right
one
there.
which she deems a friend. Unfortunately, that was not the case. She was jealous of her.
Wow.
She didn't like her but could not show it to her. She was having a whole lot of problem with this particular roommate. It got to the extent that she was pistol whipped due to some disagreements she had with her. There were always complaints about the cleanliness of the apartment, which she reports to her friends and families.
Yeah, hell no, bro. Hell no.
This roommate never did anything to help in the apartment. This got out of hand, but no one knew it would escalate further than it did.
Right.
Well, on July 14th, 2024, TT lost her life under a very strange situation. She complained about the apartment being dirty and decided to clean it. She can be seen cleaning the house on this Ring doorbell footage. Then shortly one of her roommates step out to drop a knife before leaving the house.
Wow.
Police were called, but it was too late to save Tiana.
Caught on camera, 4K though, man. She dropped a knife right there. And she ain't pick it up? Or did she pick it up? Okay, she dropped the knife. Oh, snap. So the one that walked out on the white is the one that did it. She stabbed her in the chest. Paramedics coming in and wow, imagine the parents having to hear about this though. That's the crazy one right there, man. Having to hear the parents, like, you know, cries and screams and, you know, anger, sadness, pain, you know.
No.
From the back desk to the back straight, some get to the jail, some get mixed up. Like, some not get mixed. So we may need to cut, we got to take the back desk out.
I've done it. I don't know if I'm in trouble for it. I've done it myself. I just called the mattress. Hey, can you email it to me? I'll sign on my phone and send it back to you. She said, all right. Email it to mine. I sign on my phone and send it back.
Yeah, it's the same.
Well, according to them, they arrested her at the scene but let her go because she claimed self-defense and there was no one else around. The other two roommates had gone on their vacation. And so my thing is, you didn't investigate.
Right.
No neighbors were spoken to or anything like that.
Right.
My family and I when we went to gather her things, we went to the neighbors and talked to them. You know, they noticed the young lady acting strange. We got footage from the neighbors directly across the street that they shared with us, where we can see the young lady walking over there to their home, but not in the time frame in which she claims she tried to help my daughter. He's talking on the phone. I don't understand why you had to go to the neighbors to get them to call the ambulance if it was self-defense.
Right.
You have a phone. Why didn't you call 911? So they never asked for anybody's information. We got that information. We asked questions to the neighbors. We asked the other housemates to send us the footage from the Ring camera.
Her mother did not give up on her. She kept fighting for her.
Well, police are investigating after someone stabbed a 21-year-old student to death just off of the Alabama State University's campus. That's in Montgomery.
Tiana Dye's family here in Metro Atlanta now trying to piece together what led to her death. 11 Alive's Teresa Bowles spoke with Dye's mother this afternoon. Teresa, what is her plea tonight for authorities?
Well, Jennifer, Tiana's mother is begging Montgomery police and the district attorney to investigate deeper into her daughter's death because despite there being no arrest yet, she believes she knows exactly who did it.
Right.
Danielle Luckett's daughter, Tiana Dye, was her middle child, her heart. Over the weekend, Luckett's heart stopped.
They told me that my daughter came in with a stab wound and that they did everything they could, but they couldn't save her.
Luckett says Tiana was stabbed in the chest, and for the past 3 days, she hasn't been able to get the image out of her head.
I see her laying there, just trying to probably fight for her life. My heart breaks because I couldn't help her.
Luckett was home in Georgia, while Tiana was in Montgomery attending Alabama State University. She was studying this summer to be a dermatologist and would have been a senior this fall. Luckett says her daughter lived off campus on Clinton Avenue, less than half a mile from ASU. Montgomery police tell me Tiana was found dead Sunday morning, but the circumstances remain under investigation.
We are taking the next steps, trying to find information. The roommates are offering the information. The DA's office needs to get on their job.
Luckett says she knows in her heart who did it and has the Ring camera video to prove it. We've chosen not to show the accusee because right now they are not considered a suspect. But here you see police going in and out of the home after the stabbing.
There's footage of her putting the knife on the porch.
A spokesperson for ASU released this statement in part, quote, "We offer the university's condolences and prayers to the family and friends of the deceased." But Luckett says she hasn't heard from police. She's hoping that'll change so she can make arrangements in peace.
I'm going to be on them like white on rice. You are going to get justice for my daughter.
There was a memorial for her in her school.
On July 14th, 21-year-old Tiana Dye was found fatally stabbed to death in a house she lived in with other ASU students.
Crazy.
Her mother, Danielle Luckett, says Tiana was studying to be a dermatologist. She was on the dean's list and was involved in the Honor Society and the NAACP.
My thing is, though, bro, like, damn, bro, why do you do that, bro? You know what I'm saying? Out of jealousy, though, bro, you know what I'm saying? You jealous because she better than you, bro? You know what I'm saying? Grind, you know what I'm saying? It's thousands and thousands of YouTube, millions of YouTube that's on this goddamn platform that's better than me. I'm still doing it. I'm not finna just go get mad. If I was hanging with a YouTube that had like 1 million subscribers, think I'd get mad, but like, man, I'm finna, you know, cause you got more subscribers than me. You got more subscribers than me, so I'm finna stab you. Nah, hell no, I ain't finna do all that, bro. So I don't get the point of being jealous, bro. What you jealous for? You know, you just gotta get on your ass and grind too. It's because she look better. It's because, you know, she get more niggas than you. It's because she got more money. You think, like, what's the problem, bro? Like, that shit make no sense.
Time at Target, and Thursday night her co-workers and friends held a memorial for her where they talked about how much she was loved. They then released pink and white balloons in her honor. Her mother says she's frustrated that Tiana's roommate, who she believes killed Tiana, has not been arrested or charged and is still free. She also says Tiana and her other roommates told their landlord that this older roommate was terrorizing them.
Wow.
One instance, she hit my daughter in the face with a gun. And I'm not understanding why she was still able to stay. After that, the week before the incident took place, one of the roommates and her partner witnessed the young lady walking around the home with a knife, acting very strangely, talking very nastily to them, not speaking if spoken to. There's Ring camera footage that shows my daughter walking in and out of the house with her cleaning gloves on and just like home attire. After the second time you see her.
Oh, so wait. So she was the one that was in the pink. She was in the pink. And the female that stabbed in the chest was the one in the white that came outside and dropped the knife. So she was the one that was cleaning up in the pink. Okay, bam. Got it.
The trash.
I know who that was.
Not long later, you see the young lady coming out of the home with a phone in her hand and place the knife down on the porch.
MPD tells us that this is still a death investigation and the findings will be presented to a grand jury, which will decide whether anyone will be charged with Tiana's death.
Her mom described her as a very loving and nice young lady.
Tiana was this bright, vivacious beauty. I call her Chocolate Princess. She grew into her self-confidence for years. She's very dark-skinned, and you know, sometimes people can be cruel, but I always reminded her, look at you, you're beautiful. and she
W mom,
became
man.
this person who wanted to help other people feel that
W mom in
way.
the chat.
It's how she started doing makeup and hair and tutorials and going to college for biochemistry and later to go to med school to be a dermatologist. Her goal was to help young women, young men find their skincare.
Okay.
And if they wanted to be enhanced,
She's gonna help me with my skincare,
makeup,
man.
she was willing to do that too. She worked at McDonald's. She worked at several beauty supply stores because she needed her discount for her hair and her makeup and anything.
It is a pity to lose someone like Tiana or anyone at all, and no one has been arrested for it so far. Police say the investigation is still ongoing. We hope an arrest can be made soon.
Hey man, I just want to say, that's crazy, man. This is crazy. RP her condolences to her family. She was getting to the bag. She was grinding. She wanted to help people with their skin and they, in their skincare routine. Mom was very loving and great. The girl that killed the girl that unalived her, she was over here smacking guns and niggas in girls' faces. You know what I'm saying? She should have been kicked out the door or out the apartment. She should have been out. But it's a sad case though, man. The jealousy is crazy. You gonna stab in the chest though. You caught her ring bell, but she's still free to this day, man. So, well, I don't know if she's still free to this day exactly. Well, maybe she is. Yeah, she probably free. That's crazy though, man. That's a sad case. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this though, man. I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy as hell, man. No cap.